What's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into the brand new 2026 Kia K4 Hatchback. This is Kia's answer to the vanishing hatchback segment, and honestly, it's one of the most interesting compact cars you can buy right now. We're going to cover absolutely everything. The two available engines, all three trim levels, the massive cargo space, the triple-screen dashboard, safety features, how it drives, and most importantly, should you buy it over a Honda Civic or Mazda 3? This is the complete K4 hatchback breakdown. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, the K4 hatchback is not just a sedan with a different trunk. Kia actually cut 11 inches off the rear of the K4 sedan to create this hatchback. That's nearly a foot shorter. They added new bodywork to the entire back half, redesigned the rear suspension, and created what looks like a completely different car. From the back, the K4 hatchback looks aggressive and modern. The haunches flare out, the floating roof design gives it a sporty vibe, and the overall proportions are way better than the sedan. But from the front, that's where things get a little awkward. The long hood and droopy fenders that look great on the sedan don't quite match with the shorter, boxier hatchback body. It's polarizing. Some people love the styling, others think it looks odd. You'll have to decide for yourself when you see one in person. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because you get two very different engines depending on which trim you choose. The base engine is a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder, making 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. That engine is paired with a CVT, which Kia calls an IVT, or Intelligently Variable Transmission. It's still a CVT, and it acts like one. This powertrain is available on the EX in GT line trims. Now, 147 horsepower doesn't sound like much, and honestly, it's not. Multiple reviews have said this engine feels underpowered, especially at highway speeds when you need to pass. It gets the job done for daily commuting, but if you want any sort of driving excitement, you'll need to upgrade to the turbo. The turbo engine is a 1.6-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, making 190 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. That's 43 more horsepower and a massive 63 more pound-feet of torque compared to the base engine. And instead of a CVT, you get an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. That's a huge upgrade. Car and Driver tested the K4 sedan with the turbo and got 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds. MotorTrend got 7.2 seconds in the hatchback using a handheld iPhone timer. That's not sports car fast, but it's respectable for a compact hatchback. The turbo also makes highway passing way easier, and the 8-speed automatic is smooth and responsive. The downside? Fuel economy takes a hit. The base 2.0-liter gets an estimated 30 city, 40 highway, and 34 combined mpg. The turbo drops to 26 city, 36 highway, and around 31 combined. In real-world testing, US News got 33 mpg in the base engine, and MotorTrend saw about 31 mpg in the turbo during mixed driving. Both are solid for a non-hybrid compact car. Now let's break down the three trim levels, because the K4 hatchback isn't available in the two lowest sedan trims. You can only get it as an EX, GT Line, or GT Line Turbo. The EX starts at $24,890, which is $500 more than the EX sedan. For that money, you get the 2.0-liter CVT, front-wheel drive, and a torsion beam rear suspension. Standard features include a 12.3-inch touchscreen, a 5-inch climate control screen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 4 USB-C ports, wireless phone charging, dual-zone automatic climate control, Syntex synthetic leather seats with heating up front, blind spot monitoring, and smart cruise control with stop and go. That's a lot of standard equipment for under $25,000. The GT line starts at $25,890, which is also $500 more than the sedan. This trim gets the same 2.0-liter and CVT, but you get a sport-tuned suspension with a fully independent multi-link rear setup instead of the torsion beam. You also get bigger 18-inch wheels, sportier styling, black exterior accents, and a fancier interior. The GT Line Turbo is the top trim at $28,790. This is where things get interesting. You get the 1.6-liter turbo, 8-speed automatic, sport-tuned suspension, bigger brakes all around, and additional features like a Harman Kardon premium audio system, a heated steering wheel, and Digital Key 2.0 with ultra-wideband technology that lets you use your smartphone as a key. Under $29,000, that's excellent value. Now let's talk about the interior, because this is where the K4 hatchback really shines. The dashboard is dominated by 3 screens. There's a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 5-inch climate control screen in the middle, and a 12.3-inch touchscreen for infotainment. Kia calls this a panoramic curved display, and it looks high-tech and modern. The infotainment system is intuitive, responsive, and easy to use. The menu structure is simple, and Kia's AI-powered voice assistant actually works pretty well. You can say, "Hey Kia," and ask it to adjust climate settings, manage audio, or even plan out your day if you're not sure what to do. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and you get 4 USB-C ports, 2 up front and 2 in the back. That's more than most competitors. The seats are comfortable, especially in the GT Line Turbo, which gets a cool red and black interior option with white piping that looks way more premium than you'd expect in a car under $30,000. The front seats are heated on all trims, and higher trims add a heated steering wheel. Now, rear seat space. This is impressive. Kia claims the K4 has class-leading rear legroom and headroom. I don't have the exact measurements, but multiple reviews mention that adults can sit comfortably in the back even on longer trips. The seats are supportive, and because the hatchback is 11 inches shorter than the sedan, rear headroom is actually slightly better thanks to the boxier roofline. You can fit 3 people back there if you need to, though it'll be tight. But the real star is the cargo space. With the rear seats up, you get 22.2 cubic feet of cargo space. That's significantly more than the sedan's 14.9 cubic feet, though sedans and hatchbacks measure cargo differently, so it's not a direct comparison. With the rear seats folded, you get 59 cubic feet of space. That's huge. You can fit bikes, camping gear, furniture, whatever you need. The cargo opening is wide and square, making it easy to load bulky items. And Kia even offers an optional camping tent that attaches to the back of the hatchback, turning it into a portable shelter. That's a fun accessory for outdoorsy types. Let's talk about safety and driver assistance features, because Kia loaded the K4 with tech. Standard across all trims are 16 advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS features. These include forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, blind spot collision avoidance, rear cross-traffic collision avoidance, smart cruise control with stop and go, and driver attention warning. Higher trims add even more features, bringing the total to 29 available ADAS systems. These include highway driving assist, which combines adaptive cruise and lane centering for semi-autonomous highway driving, parking collision avoidance, and a surround view monitor. All of this tech is standard or available at a price point where competitors charge extra or don't offer it at all. The K4 hatchback hasn't been crash tested yet by the IIHS or NHTSA, but we expect it to perform well given Kia's recent track record. Now, how does it drive? I haven't driven one personally, but I've read every review that's been published, and the consensus is pretty clear. The K4 hatchback is competent and comfortable, but it's not exciting. Motor Trend drove the GT Line Turbo up Angeles Crest Highway and said it kept pace with Corvettes and Camaros in the curves, which is impressive, but they also noted that the steering is heavy in sport mode without adding any feedback. The ride quality is on the sporty side of comfortable with the 18-inch wheels, the tires grip well, and the handling is undramatic. AutoWeek said the K4 plowed into corners and took a while to unplow itself, even with the paddle shifters. CarScoop said it's well-balanced, predictable, and easy to drive quickly without effort or intimidation, but it's not fast, not especially exciting, and doesn't have the sharpness of a Mazda 3 Turbo. Around town, it's comfortable and mostly quiet. Odd pavement can produce some loud tire noise, but vibration and harshness rarely make their way into the cabin. The 8-speed automatic in the Turbo is smooth, paddle shifter response is quick, and the power band is easy to manage. Overall, the K4 hatchback drives like a modern compact car. It's refined enough for daily use, capable enough for fun drives, but it's not a hot hatch. If you want driving excitement, get a Mazda 3 Turbo or a Honda Civic. And all right, that's everything you need to know about the 2026 Kia K4 hatchback. It's a stylish, practical, well-equipped compact hatchback that undercuts most competitors on price while offering more features. The turbo engine is fun, the cargo space is huge, and the tech is impressive. It's not perfect, but for under $29,000, it's one of the best values in the compact car segment. Now I want to hear from you. Would you buy a K4 hatchback, or would you go with a Honda Civic or Mazda 3? And what do you think of the styling? Drop a comment below. And if this video helped you decide whether the K4 hatchback is right for you, hit that subscribe button. I break down new cars with real data, honest opinions, and all the details you need to make smart buying decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.